Alright. Back with 3 new boxes. Got one up here. That looks like all 2025. Are they 2025? Yep. All right. Let's take one real quick. Since it fell open. Yep, 2025s. Okay. Well, I have to back up just in case. Throw those up. This one I know we can go through. Just because I saw a bicentennial pop up. So let me just try to grab a bunch of those right off the side so they don't fall. But yeah. Bicentennial. I see a couple of them. Nothing else standing out. Can't tell. Yeah, no, nothing else standing out. They're all Kennedys. So let's go through. This one could be something. It says not, but what year? 74. So I got one more box down below other than the 2025s. That one, so I'm not going to go through all those. On video, I'll just turn them back in. Might keep a box. But at the end, I'll mark that $50 one. And of course, we're looking for the silver, but I'll take any NIFCs that I do happen upon. I don't know if the 2025 rolls are still going for a premium, but I might keep one. I'm honestly surprised we're still printing and making $50 since we stopped the dollar and they're not being used. And not just keep circulating what's in circulation, but is what it is. There's a nice little shimmer to it. It's all scratched up. 89. There's an NIFC 09. Throw that aside. And of course, when I'm going through looking for mule coins, anything that's not supposed to be, making sure I pull out any of those. And NIFCs, like I said, it's mainly what I'm trying to do. But of course, definitely going for silver first and foremost. It has that big line right through it, but that's a D. I'll set it aside for right now. I have found trick coins. I don't have them marked down, but I think I've found like 3 so far. So about 1 a year maybe. Those are always fun. Trick magic coins, whatever you want to call them. So I'm on the lookout for those too. They go for a little bit of a premium online. Usually can get around 10 bucks for them. What is that? 6 down. Lucky number 7. I have had 40%ers hide when I didn't think that they were. They were just, I thought they were just 30, and they've been absolute 40%ers in the mix. So I try to leave nothing behind. If I take 50 cents out and make $10 on it, like a trick coin, I'm not going to complain. 88. And the same with the NIFCs. I usually put them in a lot. On the lot, I'll make a couple bucks. So it helps when I do find silver that I'm, I made a couple dollars. I'm replacing that. So I'm never behind on P. Trying to get boxes. But $99. 2 more. Might open up a few more. all in all, not bad. We got at least one box we can go through. Look for the treasures. So I'll take it. I mean, that's the first 2025 box I've seen. So I know in the beginning of 2025 I was wondering if we'd see them. Well, they're there. Try to do them in rows of 5. Room over here with a lot of noise. And this is going to take longer, but I apologize. But soon I'm just going to knock them all over. And then that'll be even bigger of a mess. I did finally convince my uncle to make me a nice pen. He likes to turn pens. Had to leave him a good note. That's been through a lot. And there's the pen he made. Nice bloodwood pen. So very happy with it. So I'm going to be using that for the markings now. Now I just need to replace this I don't want to use a regular box cutter. I feel like I'd cut myself. But it is falling apart. I know people use like screwdrivers. I looked into like a small handheld screwdriver. It'd probably be perfect for it, but $79. I don't know. 76, I need 70, or 87. 87's the one NIFC year in the 80s that they weren't intended for circulation. Decent looking one, but not a proof. I don't even know how many rolls we're on. What year? 95. I feel like we're did 10, then I grabbed 5, so 14. Felt a little plasticky. Could just be that my fingers are now coated with the coins. That got beat up. More and more rolls keep coming out, but I have the time. I don't have a lot of time. So, baby is asleep. Perfect time. 79. Like coins like that have a chance because they're just dirty to be, especially like a 40%er. I mean, just last year we found a couple walking liberties, bunch of bins. So I mean, we still know it's out there. But this is more the typical hunts where it's a lot of clad. But with silver at what, 80 at the time of the recording, something like that. Last I checked. It's a P. It's a sharp one. I'll set it aside for now. A lot of cuts. But I'm thinking it's just going to go up, perhaps. No one truly knows. I'm right into December, January. Hit 80, went back down to like 70, then back up to 80, so. I think it could be more today because I didn't look. Haven't really looked this week. Like I said, not something I check too often. Especially with it changing so frequently right now. That's just something I'm going to want to hold on to and just see the market. So I have a feeling, 13. I have a feeling it's not going to be done anytime soon. This is also about the time like a random mine just gets found and everything explodes too. But of course we'll see. Lot could still happen. 6. Is this the last one? I feel like I'm racing the clock. And I don't know what the clock is because this is a second nap, which is unusual. She didn't have a very long first nap. $20.10. I'm gonna risk it. This will be a half box. Going in, I'm risking it for half the marbles. And then, of course, you know, if you like coin videos, going through coins, you know, give me a like, give me a follow. I go through a lot. Last year, I think, was 33 boxes in total. I'm going to try to do more this year. We'll see how it plays out. And then just because I'm posting the videos further out, that just gives me more time to get boxes. I'm not rushing. Now, of course, if I get a bunch of new boxes in a row back to back, it's going to affect that strategy. But right now it's working. And it also allows me to do stuff like this where I just say, forget it, let's just do a half box. I got a whole nother box I may be able to hunt. May not be able to, but we'll have to see when we open it. Yeah. Two more for sure. Yeah, roughly a minute of roll. Looking at the time here, and that's not bad. Especially since I opened up 2 boxes. So, all right. Last roll, last for the day. Of course, we won't know if there's silver until the very last roll. And we open up and there's none, but there's always a chance on the next one. We never know. There we go. Let me add the 2025 box. I won't add this box till we're all the way through. And I got one more under, so we're gonna keep opening in the hunt for silver. Catch you guys in the next one.